Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are. Remember, you have greatness inside of you. Welcome back to another AB Daily News with your hockey coach, your coach Frenchy. Today, episode number 263. What you have a menu, coach, today. First of all, guys, I want to talk about the GURIANOV, a great test for the culture of the Montreal Canadiens. Then a short coach Frenchy corner about Raphael Harvey Pinard. And finally, I want to talk about the AB prospect Adam ENGSTROM. This is what we have for you today. But before we start, we invite you, please don't forget to click on the like, subscribe to the Hockey Nation Live Show, and leave me a comments about this episode. And let's dive in talking about my first subject of the day. First of all, yesterday we talked about GURIANOV. What kind of players he is so far in NHL after 4 years with the Dallas Stars. What is wrong with him and what he need to be if you want to see with the Montreal Canadiens. But today, I want to talk about the GURIANOV arrival test of the standard AB wants to establish this year and for the future with Martin Saint-Louis for the Montreal Canadiens. First of all, GURIANOV is a great opportunity for him with the Montreal Canadiens. They already use him to give him a chance to have an amazing, great audition with the Montreal Canadiens. They put him beside Nick Ski on the first line with Mike Hoffman tonight against the San Jose Sharks. Now, I want to give you a little bit more information about the Montreal Canadiens. The AB is trying to redefine its locker room culture. The Montreal Canadiens try to establish a new standard for the future. And finally, they want to build a new brand on the ice. This is the 3 high point Martin Saint-Louis talk all the time for the game, after the game, or during the game. That's what Martin talk to his players. Buy in, to be all in, and to become a team all together. It's a luxury to have Martin Saint-Louis with the Montreal Canadiens. Why? Look about GURIANOV, how he defined him. I did not do any research to know about GURIANOV. I prefer to forming my own opinion about him. I want to start with a blank canvas. Guys, it's just amazing me to see Martin Saint-Louis always talking every time under the mic and give us some great nuggets every day. We learn so many great things from him. He is absolutely right. He don't want to hear what other people think about GURIANOV. He wants to see him for his first time like nobody tell him about him. And this is a great way if you want to change a players to start with a blank canvas. He's not done yet. Then I want to consist with Martin Saint-Louis culture. First, he said the work ethic is the bar minimum he requests for any players for the Montreal Canadiens. Then you have to work collectively as a team together. And finally, you have to work smart. This is 3 things requests every day. Martin Saint-Louis, during the practice or during the game. Then he said, it's a lot easier to work smart collectively when you are organized and on the same page. I think as a coach, it's your day-to-day challenge to keep them accountable to how we want to play. Remember, one thing Martin Saint-Louis talk about is to connect together. When you have 5 players on the ice, he requests to those players connect together. And one of them does not do his job. He said you cannot perform as a team together. And this is exactly what he tried to talk about. Work smart collectively together. Then said, if your work ethic is an issue, you have no chance to play with the Montreal Canadiens. That's simple. For me, at the end of this first subject, guys, I want to remind you one more thing. GURIANOV have an opportunity with the Montreal Canadiens, a big one. Reestablish himself by his audition of 20 to 22 games with the Montreal Canadiens. Yeah, no excuse anymore for him. This is the last chance after he fall with the Dallas Stars. Sometimes when you change the scenery, it's help. At the end of this audition, Montreal is going to decide to keep him or to let him go. This is all now depends on GURIANOV about his work ethic. I would like to hear from you what you think about this subject, about Martin Saint-Louis, the culture, the brand, and how it can help GURIANOV. Let's move on now, guys, for my second subject of the day. My second subject of the day, guys, is the Coach Frenchy Corner. Some people asking me to do more video, and I take this opportunity right now to do one for you. And today is about the forechecking and attacking. And the video I'm going to use is about RHP, the details of the game, how he applied his stick, the win the battle, whatever is only 5'9", and how he can receive a check after he had accomplished a great pass to Josh Anderson. Here's the video. This video, guys, is about the forecheck and attacking. Watch the details here. Attacking D2 inside to be an option, moving skate to stay close to the D2, hard stick lifting to steal the puck on the forecheck, turning and passing and receiving a hit. This is what RHP did during this sequence. He's coming there. He's in the middle of the ice right now. Anderson is on the wall. Ran the puck around the board. You can see the stick, just what he did, RHP. He won the battle, and right away he's going to pass the puck to Anderson. He got hit at the same time, and Anderson is alone. Really bad play for the Flyers on this sequence. Miscommunication between three players, and Anderson score. Let's watching again the replay. Anderson pushed the puck behind the net. Look the stick of Harvey Pinard under the Flyers defenseman. He intercepted the puck. He's going to turn quickly, but look about the three Flyers players. Never pay attention to Josh Anderson. And here we go. A really great goal of the Josh Anderson by the pass of RHP. Just a quick Frenchy corner here. Let me know what you think about this play. Again, you don't have to be always a big guy on the board. You can win your battle when you have some grits and you are a grinder. And that's what is RHP. Possible he's going to get pot next year with the Montreal Canadiens. Let's move on now, guys, for the last subject of the day. For my final subject of the day, guys, I want to talk about the AB prospect Adam ENGSTROM. We know Montreal Canadiens have Sean Farrell, Joshua really Kidney, Lane Hudson, Logan Mailloux. And I think the wild card, the underrated player nobody talk a lot, is Adam ENGSTROM. And I want to give you a little bit more information about him. First of all, guys, his stock keep rising again and again. This is what he is right now at 19 years old. He has an impressive season in the Sweden Hockey League. His creativity and offensive zone is excellent. His incredible fluid skater he is this season is so much improved. Finally, his high-end taking decision is another skill he had this season with his hockey sense he applied every single game. Now, Adam ENGSTROM guy have 6 goals, 9 assists, 15 points in 38 games. His TOI is an average of 16 minutes, play usually on the second pairing with the team in Sweden. Then, remember, he cracked the SHL league at 18 years old. Not many defensemen did it in this league. His number is compared like Edmund, Utland, and Brankstrom in NHL. I don't say it's going to be Victor Edmond, but the chance he can make the NHL is excellent. And the situation right now for next year is he's not going to play for the Montreal or Laval Rocket. He still have 1 more year to play over there. And I think this is a great way to consider his development in this professional men league. And then he's going to be ready for the Montreal Canadiens in 2024 and 2025. So I think this is another big asset the Montreal Canadiens has under the wings. And remember, he was a 95 overall pick by Montreal in 2022 after they draft Sakoski, Mézard, Owen Beck, Lane Hudson, Rohrer, Guindon, and now is ENGSTROM. So I would like to hear from you what you think. If you want to hear a little bit more about ENGSTROM, let me know. I can make some video about him. I just want to share with you what's going on with Adam ENGSTROM, another great defenseman, left defenseman for the Montreal Canadiens for their future. And I can wait to hear from your comments about Adam ENGSTROM. Here we go, guys. This concludes another episode of the AB Daily News. But before we leave, we just want to remind you, we talk about GURIANOV, but the Martin Saint-Louis culture, this work ethic, a short video of RHP from Coach Frenchy Corner, and finally, a little bit information about Adam ENGSTROM. Until my next video, we want to remind you, please don't forget to click on the like, subscribe to the Hockey National Show, and leave me a comment about this episode and sharing this on your social media. And one more thing, remember, you have greatness inside of you, and we wish you an amazing, great, blessing day, everybody.